payments. And don't forget to buy more and save. In the world of fashions, you pay your highest shipping, and then it's half off shipping and handling for everything else. Okay, saved for the hour, and actually I'm wearing them in black. These are these great Ponte slimming pants, and one of them, because we normally sell them as a one, is $43. So today, for the first time in this configuration, you're going to get both of them for $39.95. These prices in this hour for Slinky are amazing.
So $43 on the pant.
Yeah.
And you're getting each one at $19. One of your favorite pants of all time here at HSN. And the Ponte is the most delicious, soft, yummy fabric.
Yes, I love it. Extra small through 3X. I'm going to tell you, we do not have that many to go around. And the inseam on these is 29 inches. So let's go through what we have. But like I said, the quantity is only in the hundreds for this configuration. So this one we have available. We have the mocha with the teal. And I want you to look at this teal, because this is a beautiful, very, very rich, deep shade of teal. And what was that again? Oh, we only have 1X through 3X in that. So a lot of these are really, really limited, as we mentioned. Okay, so the next one is the olive and the navy blue. Good news, we have all the sizes in this one. So the extra small through the 3X and the olive with the navy. And the next one that you can see, we have the chocolate, and that comes along with the black. So that, to me, I would say is like a definite must, and we have all the sizes in that except the medium. Okay, the Merlot and the eggplant. We've been talking a lot about, you know, Pantone color of the year. Everything we've done in this eggplant purple has been flying, so that's another combination for everyone, the Merlot and eggplant. And we don't have the extra large in that one. Otherwise, we have everything else. And then the last one that we have available for you is the slate that comes with the black. 1X or 3X only.
Wow.
That's it? Wow. Okay, and this is the first
So if they
airing.
want the black, their best bet is to get the black and brown.
Yep.
The chocolate brown with the black, because that's your best bet of black. But I have to tell you, you're getting these pants for less than the price of one. You're getting two. One of our best-selling pants of all time. Why women love our skinny pants? It's a slinky version of a legging, but it doesn't cling and show every imperfection like a legging. It tapers in, it makes your legs look longer, leaner, inches thinner. It's stretchy and comfortable. Our Ponte is very unique because it's so soft, it moves with you, it's not restrictive. When you stretch, when you bend, it moves with you. It's comfortable, it's elegant, and nothing is clinging around your middle area, around your tummy, hip, or behind. Love, love, love. This is a treat to get each one for under $20 today. When you get it as a 2-pack, I love the olive and navy. Are you?
Oh no, the eggplant.
Oh, an eggplant too. Look,
and the olive and navy.
Look at that olive and navy. I mean, these are must-have. These are going to be your go-tos. You'll wear them all year round.
And basically, we have like maybe a little over 100 available in each one of the options, and not even that in some of them. Hundreds of people calling it, which we thank you. Do not hang up. Just write that number down, 573-654. And I did want to mention, when we move from one item to the next, you can keep calling. So you don't have to hang up. It's like, oh, or stop dialing, or, you know, keep calling, keep shopping, keep going to your smartphone or going to our website to make